Hello Leo and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. This is your October 2022 reading. Let's see what this month has in store for you. This is the energy of the first week of the month, and the energy can overlap, so don't go by very strict dates. Two cards for your second week, third week, and that's the last week of October. Let's see how things pan out for you this month. What do you start with? Find the blessings in your current situation. Maybe you're not feeling too good about things right now, right, Leo? So it's just telling you that it might not be to your liking, but there is something, there's a silver lining to all what you have in life at this point in time. So I do feel that you might be a little upset, a little disheartened about the way things are going in your life right now, but this card is telling you to see the silver lining and see that there are some blessings which you need to focus on rather than focusing on what is not working for you. You have the Princess of Pentacles here. This is the Page of Pentacles. You started something, Leo, and you feel that, and it has not, it's demanding a lot of time and effort from you. You're putting in a lot of hard work, and you're really wondering whether you should have done this. Like this card says that you feel that maybe it's not turning out the way you wanted it to, so that little disheartening feeling could be creeping up on you, that what is this, I started out this thing with whatever you had in mind, but it's taken up so much time, so much regular effort, so much work needs to be done, and yet probably you're not seeing what you wanted to see, or you're not getting something which you thought you would be getting, or whatever you have got, maybe you're not very happy with that. So this card does say that no matter what is happening, at least things have started. You started with something. It just might be taking a little too long for the results to come in, or your kind of results to happen, but continue doing with it, because it is this process of waiting and putting in the effort is also going to teach you something, is also going to bring about something for you. So don't get disheartened, don't leave it, and don't get disgruntled. Just be with it, because the universe is watching you doing all of this, and it has given you this in this particular form for a particular reason, which could only be told to you much later. So in the second week, balance, career and home, and you have fertility. So it's a very, very creative month for you, no doubt about that, Leo. But here it talks of creating a balance between all your activities. So whatever project you started out with, maybe you've been just putting all your time and effort in that and neglecting other things, because sometimes it does happen that we start and we are so enthusiastic and we just want to be doing that. But in the first week, if you do feel that little disheartened energy creeping on you, it would be a good idea to go back and balance those activities which you have not been doing because you've been focused on this. So bring about a balance in your home and your career life. It is a very, very creative time for you, and putting your energy into different activities is going to kind of help you in your creativity. So it's like putting too much fuel in the fire. So you need to distribute your energy so that that whole energy within you flows in all channels, not only in one channel alone. Okay, so when you do other activities also, just see that your creativity is going to increase. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so it would be, yes, so even if you feel that you don't feel like doing these kind of activities, they don't make you very happy, but yes, things are the energy is getting too used up over here, and which is which is preventing you from giving energy to other things which are equally important. Probably you do not realize it, but once you start doing it and you start looking after everything around you and not that one thing which you're so focused on, you will see that creativity coming back, the fertility coming back, and you will see that things will start moving for you in this particular direction. You might not want to be with the King of Cups. You feel that these are responsibilities, it's okay, you can take some time off or delegate it or whatever. But I do feel that with the cards saying that focus on all activities in your house regarding work as well as home, and you will see a nice balance coming into your life, especially with respect to this. Follow your heart. So This is somewhere around the third week of October. You have cups, cups, cups. All right, now when you are going to do all these things, there's going to be a certain flow of new energy, new creativity, new fertility is going to, fertile energy is going to, kind of be running through you. Somehow it is going to work. The moment you start balancing on those activities which you have been neglecting, the moment you start doing that, you will get a nice sense of balance, some kind of creative your some kind of balance will come in your creative energies, in your creativity, right? That is the time you really need to follow your heart, even if it is a one small step. There is going to be a big shift, in this entire process mid October. You will need to go through it to experience it, and when you actually feel it and when you realize it, then you will see a nice beautiful balance coming into the project as well as your home. All activities will get balanced, all activities will get the fair amount of energy, and everything will start blooming and growing. But it would be a very, very pertinent point to bear in mind, that do what your heart tells you to do. Don't think too much about it. Creative energy is all about getting expressed, so just express it the way it wants to be expressed. You need to bear that in mind, around the third week of October. End of October, you've got right. We have the Alchemist, King of Wands. So probably, just see at the end of the month, if you are in the if your creative effort is towards writing, then I will just say that you need to writing, including writing in your time, to include a little bit of writing regularly in your during your day, or once in 2 days. I think you will be inspired to start communicating and writing whatever comes to you, whatever it is with you, Leo. I think that is going to be a new start, a new way, with the Alchemist, King of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Whatever you are going to experience, all of within the first 3 weeks of October, at the end of it, you will realize that when you write, it kind of ends some burden for you. This is something which is going to give you more space to follow your creative urges, because again, it's a creative process for you. You have the passion for writing, probably you've not started doing it, or probably you've been so busy with something, you have been neglecting your writing. So this, whatever you have experienced right now, is probably waking you up to the fact that you also need to write, because it seems like a stress buster, or it works very well for your creative ventures when you write about whatever you would like to write. So this entire phase of confusion is going to come to a grand end by the end of October, and you will realize the magic of writing. You have a passion for writing. Maybe you do feel that during this time, that it would be a good idea to write, so that it kind of you unburden, you release energy when you write. But whatever it is, whatever you're going to experience, writing is going to be such a key, a turning point for you during this month, Leo. You will realize that how important it is for you, and for whatever you have been doing. It's all going to tie up. It's different for all of you, but you'll have to see how it pans out. So do bear in mind this reading. Let me get you some guidance from the oracle. Basically, you are in that creative this thing, have that flow of creative energy, but writing is somehow going to be very, it's going to be a bit of a game changer for you. So yeah, earlier disappointments were just rehearsal for the great stuff. So I think that is what this card is saying. Find the blessings in your current situation. Whatever challenges you are experiencing, whatever hurdles you are experiencing, it is all taking you towards writing. It is all taking you to make you realize the value of writing as a hobby, or as a profession, or in whatever way you would like to take that. So I do feel by middle third week of October, you will have that urge that I want to express my feelings through writing, through the through words. So I think all of that is leading to this. So time will tell, Leo, and with that I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.